Yo, what is going on, people of the world and of the internet? How the heck are you doing today? Today, we are going to be ranking every single assault rifle in Black Ops 1 Zombies. Now, contrary to what I said in my ranking all the SMGs in Black Ops 1 Zombies, ARs are unique because they are the go-to choice in Black Ops 1 Zombies aside from, like, I don't know, Wonder Weapon. They're going to be that thing that's going to get you through the early and mid rounds, and also is going to be a great option for getting points. So, without further ado, let's hop straight into the list. Now, before we get into this ranking video, I should probably say that the way we're going to be doing this is, instead of me like going into depth and actually like reading all the data and numbers and stuff, I'm actually just gonna have like a chart of the actual weapon that I'm talking about on the left side of the screen, and gameplay in the background, obviously. And then I'm just gonna kind of overview the gun and my thoughts on it and all that, you know, basic stuff. But yeah, with that being said, let's move on to the M14. Now, the M14 is, I don't know, probably the most iconic starting room weapon ever. It's, I mean, besides like the RK5, when you think of zombies, you will probably also think of the M14. Now, as far as the weapon goes, as like functionality, it's kind of whatever. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world. I wouldn't hold on to it longer than like round 8. Because unless you're going to pack-a-punch it, you really don't want to have that thing. It's just not going to get the job done. But let's say you do pack-a-punch it, it turns into the Amnesia. Now, the Amnesia, it's a little better, but I mean, it's not all that great. Like, I mean, like, I would equate it to like the FAL. You know, it's a little bit better than the M14, but overall, it's not like the best gun in the world. But, you know, overall, as a weapon, I mean, the M14 is just the M14. It's gonna, you know, get you kills on the early rounds, get you some points, and get you set up for, you know, hitting the box or whatever you want to do with your early game. So that is the M14. Now the next weapon we have up is the FN-FAL. Now the FN-FAL is kind of, it's weird. It's that kind of gun you get out of the box that it's like neutral. You wish you got something better, but you're also happy you didn't get something worse, you know? It's like a slightly better M14, you know? It went through college, it got its degree, you know, it had a family, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically it's just a better M14. That's the way I look at the FN-FAL. You can make it do a lot better if you have a fast trigger finger and only go for headshots, but I mean, overall, it's just kind of meh. Now, when you upgrade the FN-FAL, it turns into the Epic Win. Kind of a garbage name, but overall, it gets a little bit better. I think it turns either turns into a burst or a fully automatic. I don't remember, but obviously you guys can look at the stats on the left side. But I mean, yeah, I really don't got much to say for the Epic Win. It's not an epic win. It's like a kind of good, almost maybe win. But it's all right. It's basically just all right. That's how I would describe this weapon. Is just all right. And yeah, that is the FN-FAL. Up next, we have the G11. I hate this gun. I'm gonna be honest. I hate pulling this gun out of the box. It is just it's not the worst gun in the game. It's just weird. Like, it looks like a block of wood that's green. You stick like a mag. You stick not even a mag. It's like a weird stick in the front of the gun, and it's just weird. Like, if you look at the real life G11, it's actually kind of cool on how it works, because it's like the bullets aren't in casings. They're like just bullets. But I'm sure you guys don't care about nerd stuff. But I mean, overall, the gun is just kind of lacking. It's a burst weapon. It doesn't hold too much ammo, and yeah, it's pretty poo-poo. But if you upgrade the G11 and turn it into the G115 Generator, interesting name, it gets a little better. It does become fully automatic, which is nice. It does get a little bit more ammo, and it overall just gets more damage. However, the one thing I do hate the most about the G11 is that stupid freaking scope on the top. Like, it looks so weird. The reticle is just so I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, and that is the G11. Up next, we have the M16. Now, this is one of my personal favorite weapons, not only in real life but also in Black Ops 1. Just because, the whole game is like, I don't want to say Vietnam style, but it's like that Cold War era. It has a few Vietnam missions in it, and the M16 is obviously synonymous with Vietnam and the Vietnam War and all that stuff. But as in terms for zombies, it's pretty doo-doo. It's pretty bad. Like, it's a wall weapon, which is nice because you'll always have ammo for it. But overall, this thing is like the base M16. I'm not talking the upgraded. The base M16 is doo-doo caca garbage. It's only got 150 shots total. It's burst. It's got low damage. It just sucks. But if you do decide to put this thing in the Pack-a-Punch machine, it turns into the Skull Crusher, and it gets so much better. For one, it does become fully automatic, which is nice. You get more ammo, which is also nice. And a huge thing, I guess, is the Noob Tube underbarrel attachment, which you don't really want to use on Kino because you'll create crawlers and probably kill yourself because there's no PhD. But you use this thing on like Ascension, Call of the Dead, or Shang, or on Moon, which is it on Moon? Yeah, it's on Moon. It's great. I love the Noob Tube. It reminds me of the OG Modern Warfare 2. It's just great, man. The M16 is not the best AR by any means, but when you upgrade it, it does get semi-decent. And that is the M16. Up next, we have the FAMAS. The FAMAS is good. That's it, though. That's how I would describe the FAMAS. It is just good. The base FAMAS is just good. Other than that, I mean, it sucks for the FAMAS because it has very low ammo. Like, you'll burn through the ammo with this thing super fast, just because it's got a fast fire rate and the damage doesn't really back it up too much. It's still a great weapon regardless, but you'll just burn through all that ammo in a matter of seconds. Not a matter of seconds, but you'll burn through it really fast. I do like, just a little side note, I do like how this thing does look different than the Modern Warfare 2 FAMAS, how it looks kind of sleeker, I guess. The Modern Warfare 2 FAMAS is like the classic FAMAS that everybody knows, and then the Black Ops 1 FAMAS looks a little bit different, which I do like. But let's say you do decide to upgrade the FAMAS. It turns into the G16 GL35. Weird name. It gets marginally better, I guess. The damage gets boosted a decent amount. I mean, not anything super crazy. But the big thing here is the ammo. The ammo, you get a lot more ammo with this thing. And I mean, you also get a red dot too, which is, I guess, it's kind of nice. But the ammo is the biggest thing with this gun. Like, if you gave this gun 300 shots, it would be debatably one of the better assault rifles in this game. Like, up with the three kings that we're gonna get to next on this list. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about the FAMAS. It's a pretty decent gun, just needs more ammo. Coming up, we have the Commando. Now, I love the Commando. It is probably one of my top 5 weapons in Call of Duty ever. As far as multiplayer goes, as far as campaign goes, as far as zombies go, especially zombies. I love this thing in zombies. It does have some drawbacks, similar to the FAMAS. This thing does burn through ammo relatively fast. Not as fast as the FAMAS, but pretty close. It does have better damage, which is a good thing. It kind of keeps up with that loss of ammo, I guess. But I mean, like, the Commando is just a beast of a weapon. It's also great at getting points, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's just like a personal thing that I feel for no reason, but I feel it's really good at getting points. But when you decide to upgrade the Commando, which I highly recommend that you do, it turns into the Predator, which is probably a reference to the movie Predator, great movie. This thing gets so much better. It gets a boost in damage, a boost in ammo, and it gets a little attachment by the fact of the quick mags, like the jungle mags, like the magazines. The attachment fast mags on it, which is a nice bonus if you don't have speed cola. I mean, it's not going to help that a huge amount, but it's a nice thing to have. So overall, the commando upgraded and just the base commando is an amazing weapon, just short of the best gun in the game. Now this is a difficult decision because most people would do this. They'd put the AUG at number 2 and the Galil at number 1, and I can see the argument for that. However, in my list, I'm going to do this. I'm putting the Galil here, and you'll find out once we get to the AUG why. So, for the Galil, this is a very, very iconic weapon. So iconic in the fact that it came back in 3 other games. It came back in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 for Chronicles, and for Black Ops 4, which Black Ops 4 is kind of weird. Actually, now that I say that, 5, because it came back in Cold War. It just got renamed. So yeah, the Galil is nothing short of iconic, and with it being so iconic, you would think it is a amazing weapon, and it is. The Galil is my personal favorite AR to use in zombies, mainly in Black Ops 2, but I also love it in Black Ops 1. But if you do decide to upgrade the Galil, which eventually you will, it turns into the Lamination, which is kind of an interesting name. Usually the Pack-a-Punch names, there's like a joke between the first name and the second name, which I haven't figured out for the Galil yet, if there is one. But anyway, moving aside. The Galil, basically all I can say for it is it just gets better. I mean, when you Pack-a-Punch it, it gets more ammo and gets a more damage and a red dot sight. That's really all it gets, and just gets better. And that's probably why I'm putting it at number 2 and not number 1. Just because it just gets a little bit better, but the AUG gets a lot better. Well, in a sense. But yeah, that is the Galil. So, what is the best assault rifle in Black Ops 1 of all time? I think it's safe to say it is the AUG. Now, a lot of people would say the Galil, but the reason I put the AUG at number 1 is because of what happens when you Pack-a-Punch it. Because the base AUG is basically just your basic assault rifle. I mean, it's got a scope on it. I think it, if I think about it, I think it does have the most ammo out of any assault rifle, which is a huge plus. You need that ammo in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 has a huge ammo problem when it comes to guns, and you need that ammo, trust me. So, the base AUG, it's just a solid assault rifle all around. It gets the job done. It'll get you points, and just help you make it through to the the teens and the even the 20s on Pack-a-Punch. But when you Pack-a-Punch this thing, it goes from the AUG to the AUGsome. You're really funny, Treyarch. Ha, that's so funny. No. This gun becomes a lot better once you Pack-a-Punch it. It gets its damage boost and more ammo, as you would expect when you Pack-a-Punch it. But the other thing is that underbarrel shotgun attachment, which I'm just gonna say it's not the best. It's kind of poo-poo. But if I were to compare it to the Galil, I would say the AUG wins, just because it has an underbarrel attachment with the shotgun, and it has more damage capability, I guess. So yeah, that is the list, guys. If you agree, if you disagree, put your thoughts in the comment section below. I thought this was better than my SMG ranking list, just because I tried not to waste so much time just kind of blabbering on about the weapon. I wanted to cut to the chase so the video wouldn't be as long. Just because, I feel like you could make this same video as a YouTube short, but I kind of want to, go in depth and spend a little bit more time talking about the weapons, because I love Black Ops 1. It's one of my favorite games. And I also do plan on making these kinds of lists for the other games, like Black Ops 2, even World at War. Like, I love World at War. Black Ops 3, probably not Black Ops 4, just because I don't have that much experience with it. And Cold War's kind of its own game. The weapons in that game are very weird, so it's kind of hard to rank. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment your favorite color, whatever, I don't care. And yeah, peace out.